Hey everyone, today we are going to solve the LeetCode question minimum changes to make alternating binary string. Okay, at first I thought I just changed to 0 if previous character is 1 or vice versa. But it doesn't work if we have like this, like a 100, 10, 110. So if we apply the logic to this input string, we should return 5. So because first of all, we find 1, right? And 0. So next should be 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. So in that case, we should change here, 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 and 5 times, right? But actually, we should return 3 in this case. So that means we should change here, here, and here. So after that, we will get like a 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So problem is we don't know we should start with 0 or 1. That's why we should check the two cases and compare how many times we should change the characters when we start with 0 case and 1 case. Okay, so let's think about starting with 1. So in this case, the string should be like a 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, something like that, right? And let me put the index number. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we get the remainder of index divide 2, so that should be like a 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So if we do like a 0 divide 2, we will get a 0 remainder, right? And if we do like a 1 divide 2, we will get a 1 remainder, right? So string should be 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. So this means that if we have the same number of remainder in each index, so we need to change that character. So the reason why we use index divide 2 is that result of index divide 2 in each index are opposite of 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. So 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, right? So it's easy to count change times. So of course you can manage 0 and 1 by yourself, but this is like a smarter way, right? So for example, so the string should be 1, 0, 0, and 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. So remainder should be like a 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So in this case, so we should change the same number. So different, different, and the same. So here, 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 and here. So that's why in this case, 5 times if we create like a 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 from this input string. Okay, so let's think about starting with 0 case. So of course we can manage 0 and 1 and change them one by one. But I have like a smart idea. So when I think about some logic, I usually use a small input. So let's think about 1, 0. So in this case, if we create 1, 0, so how many times do we have to change? 0, right? So let's say, so 0, 1 case, 0 times. And how about 1, 0 case? 2 times, right? And how about this? So input is 0, 0 or 1, 1. So in that case, so 1, 0 case should be 1, right? Yeah, so if we change one of characters, so we can create like a 1, 0, right? And how about 0, 1 case? Also 1 time, right? So if we change this 0 to 1, so we will create a 0, 1. And if we change this one to 0, so we will create like a 0, 1, right? So just 1 time. And how about this 0, 1? So in this case, 10 case should be 2 times, right? So completely opposite of 10, right? So that's why we need to change this 0 to 1 and change this 1 to 0 2 times. But how about 0, 1 case? 0, right? We don't have to change anything because it's same as 0, 1. So let's focus on length of input string and change time of 10 case. So in this case, so length of input string is 2, and the change time is 0. And how about this? So length of string is 2, and change time is just 1. And how about this? So length of string is 2, and the change time is 2. And the important thing is that, so did you realize that? So if we subtract number of change time of 10 case from length of input string, so we will get a change time of 0, 1. So length of input string 2 and change time of 10 is 0, right? So if we calculate 2 minus 0, so we will get 2. And if we calculate 2 minus 1, so we will get 1. And if we calculate 2 minus 2, so we will get 0. This logic works because the input string consists of 0 and 1 only. And our objective is to create an alternating sequence of 0 and 1. So for example, when we have like a 0, 0, 0, 0, and if we create a 1, 0, 1, 0, in the case, we will change this 0 and this 0, right? 2 times. How about when we create like a 0, 1, 0, 1? So in the case, we will change this 0 and this 0. So when we create a 0, 1, 0, 1, so we need to change characters that we don't change in 1, 0, 1, 0 case. So all we have to do is just length of input string minus 1010 change times equal 0101 change times. Okay, so let's go back to this input string 100101010. So if we create a 10101010, so in that case we will change this 0, this 1, this 0, this 1, and this 0. So 5 times, right? So we will take a minimum times. So mean and one of candidates is 5 versus how about a 0101 case? So as I explained earlier, so change time of 0101 case is length of input string minus change time of 1010 case. So length of input string should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 minus 5. So 3. That's why we should return 3 in this case. So if we create like a 01, 01, 01, 01, so in that case, we will change this 1 and this 0, and I think this 0, right? Yeah, so that is a basic idea to solve this question. So with that being said, let's get into the code. Okay, so let's write the code. First of all, let's say start 10. So this is a change time of like a 1010 case, and initialize with 0. And start looping for I. So we use the index number and the character in enumerate and the string s. And we need to convert to integer. So int c equal I divide 2, and I get a remainder. If they are same, so we should change current character. So that's why start 10 plus equal 1. After that, all we have to do is just return min and start 10 versus length of string minus start 10. Yeah, that's it. So let me submit it. Yeah, looks good. And the time complexity of this solution should be order of n. So where n is a length of input string. And space complexity is, I think, O1. So we don't use an extra data structure. This is a step-by-step algorithm of my solution code. Yeah, so that's all I have for you today. If you like it, please subscribe the channel, hit the like button, or leave a comment. I'll see you in the next question.